Mr. Boo.
Hey everyone, it is I, Mr. Boo, the Entertainment Guru, Mr. Boo Entertainment Guru, and I'm right here on YouTube. And today we're jumping right into this video because WWE and 2K have gone crazy on the road to WWE 2K26. That's right. We know the Attitude Edition's coming. We saw the leaks, we saw the rumors, we saw the predictions for the Coverstar. But on Saturday Night Main Event, we saw another edition. And then today, what happens? I turn on the TV and boom, yep, bam, another edition. We also got WWE 2K26 hinting and playing games and puzzles like they do with their DLC with us once again, trying to hint at what is coming in this year's video game. We got all of this and much, much more. And by the end of the video, I hope to have the standard edition's Coverstar. And I'm pretty sure we all know who that's going to be because hell just froze over and we know he's the best in the world. I believe that to be CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into these editions and more because not only is WWE 2K26 taking over, but they're bringing back the Monday Night War.
You want a war? You're gonna get one. It doesn't matter what your name is. WO is the only way to go. Who's this? Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
The WWE 2K26 Monday Night War Edition.
That's right, everyone. Not only are we getting to relive the Attitude Era, but we get to relive the Monday Night Wars that were happening during the Attitude Era. Now, I don't know what this implies, but as you see the cover here, you see the wrestlers, obviously they are going to be in the game. But speaking of the game, we got this little tidbit today.
I know that it's the 2K Deluxe Edition, but if you make it the Vision version with Braun Breaker on the cover? You know, if you put Logan Paul on the cover, you could have a Hall of Fame ring on one hand and a boxing glove on the other.
Crossover, I like it.
How about Austin Theory, youngest ever on the cover of the Deluxe Edition?
It's a demographic.
I mean, you could put Bronson Reed on the cover and he's doing a tsunami and the water comes off the box. And then down below, you could always have a special appearance by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
I'm sure 2K has something great. How'd you pull this off?
Time to play the game.
That's right, everyone. We're reliving the Attitude Era with the Attitude Era Edition. We got a Monday Night Wars edition. Monday Night Wars took place during the Attitude Era. And you know who was a big name in the Attitude Era? Why, that's The Game, the King of Kings, Triple H. And now we're being hit with the King of Kings edition. That's right. We have 3 editions already confirmed for 2K26. 3 editions. We normally ever only get 3 versions, Standard, Deluxe, and the big Legendary are collectors. Last year, it was the Standard, the Deadman Edition, and then the Bloodline Edition at the highest price. We already have the Attitude Era Edition, the Monday Night Wars Edition, and now we have the King of Kings Edition. What does this mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means because we don't even have the Coverstar for the Standard Edition released yet. But if that hits right here tonight on Monday Night Raw, I will add that into this video. Right now, we're going to talk about what we know. And what we know, thanks to Michael Cole on Saturday night's main event, is that the Monday Night Wars edition will be the complete edition. It will have the most content in it, meaning the Monday Night Wars edition of 2K26 is the big kahuna this year. Now, they normally only have 3 editions, and that's usually a Standard, a Deluxe, and a big one. Or as we look at last year, we got the Standard, the Deadman edition, and the Bloodline edition at the higher price. That was the big kahuna last year. So what does this kind of sort of mean for price points? I'm almost going to guess that the Monday Night Wars edition is going to be like 150, 160 bucks. Hopefully not any higher than that. And then you're going to go down from there to about 120, 130 for whichever edition lands next, which will probably be the Attitude Era edition, because it just seems like there's a little bit more nostalgia there, and there's more than one person on the cover, and it's a whole era. So then that would leave Triple H's version to maybe be the $90, $100 edition, and then you drop to the standard at $70. And if we find out who that cover star is, I will put that in the end of this video. If it is revealed on Raw tonight, I will cover it, because we've gotten all 3 of these editions and still no cover star for the standard. So hopefully tonight we'll have that cover star. But up next, not only did they drop the Triple H King of Kings edition trailer, they dropped this little teaser where you break the glass and there's a picture and there's items. There's items in the picture, much like their DLC teases. We're going to go through who and what I think this photo shows. We are going to start on the left and move slowly to the right. And I'm going to start off right here with the obvious lit up beauty, vanity, mirror thing right there, because I think this says to everyone, Blake Monroe. That's right. I believe this is definitely telling us she's in 2K26. Below that, we have a little toy shopping cart. This could be telling us those leaks about the shopping cart being a new weapon are true. And hey, maybe if we're lucky, Raven will make a return to WWE games. Then there's a microphone, and 2 things come to mind here, as it could be hinting at CM Punk due to that infamous mic drop, or it could be hinting that the I Quit match is making a return this year. Then there's an open chair, and this is a stretch, but maybe we'll get more chair uses in the ring, or maybe weapon physics will return, as we have seen the unfolded chairs utilized in the ring across many wrestling chapters for years now. Then the calendar. This calendar is a universe mode calendar and says draft, implying another leak to possibly be true and that the draft is coming to universe mode. But it also says it on January 30th. Now that's the day we find out prices and edition details, as we can finally begin to pre-order, and possibly with that we'll also get our first screenshots. Now there's an iguana photo. Now I believe this is confirming Mr. Iguana and the inclusion of AAA on launch day, and maybe even some AAA DLC. Above that, we see a 2-toned wig and fuzzy boots. And some say this references Victoria's Psycho era gimmick, as well as myself seeing the boots. Well, I'm thinking of Melina there. Melina and those fuzzy boots, those iconic fuzzy boots she always wore to the ring. And hey, speaking of boots, it's a long shot, but the boots in the mirror are long and black. We know Attitude Era is covered, and she is married to Brock Lesnar. Could we be hinting at the return of Sable? Oh, perhaps. I know it's still a stretch, but that's what I get from it. Then on the wall, behind the vanity, it's a Zack Ryder logo, so maybe Matt Cardona, woo, woo, woo. And then I see what could be a gas can at the top right corner. Someone say Inferno match. It was rumored. It was leaked. And then last but not least, below that in the right corner, almost cut off and hard to see, are those? Yeah, I think those are. Ladies and gentlemen, those are thumbtacks. Could we be seeing thumbtacks returning after being utilized in the Legends of WrestleMania game? Could we actually see thumbtacks in a 2K game? Also, there are some VHS tapes with matches in arenas, and what I get from these are Night of Champions. That was a pay-per-view that, well, over the years, Punk had some big matches, including one with Jeff Hardy, 2 with John Cena. And on the off chance that TNA leaks and rumors are true, remember there was a Jeff Hardy CM Punk feud, and they had a match at, well, you guessed it, Night of Champions. And then we see the WrestleMania triple threat match, Punk, Roman Reigns, Rollins. But there's also the WrestlePalooza tape there. And what happened at WrestlePalooza? CM Punk and AJ Lee took on the man Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins. Could that be confirming not just another CM Punk match, but the inclusion of his wife, AJ Lee? Oh, and then there's a tape that says Cena versus Orton. And on this night, this pay-per-view, yeah, between the two of them, it was an I Quit match. And not only was it an I Quit match, but it was one that heavily utilized handcuffs between the two. That's right. Maybe the I Quit match is coming back, but just maybe, because the handcuffs played such a role in that match, and we're getting new weapons, and we're talking hardcore like shopping carts, thumbtacks. Could we actually see some sort of gameplay circling around handcuffs? With all this said, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, comment down below. What do you think? Did you catch anything I didn't? Let's sound off. The time is now. Hit up that comment section. Let's go. WWE 2K26, WWE 2K season is underway. And with that said, even though it is underway, ladies and gentlemen, we did not get our cover star tonight on Raw, but we did get a time where we actually get to see this revealed, and it is during the pre-show of the Royal Rumble this Saturday. That's right, you see it on the screen right there. This is the time it will be revealed. But, you know that thing that happened last year with Roman Reigns being the cover star? Yeah, there was a little leak-a-poo, because over on WWE 2K support, they kind of had an image up. Yeah, you're looking at it. Yeah, somebody did it. Oopsie. And had to take it down. But, ooh, yeah, not before a lot of us screenshotted. Ladies and gentlemen, our cover star is CM Punk. And this is most likely what that cover that is being revealed to us on Saturday is going to look like. And on that note, I've come to the end of another WWE 2K26 video. So once again, if you want to comment, go ahead and sound off in that comment section down below. Let's get the conversation started. What do you think of all of this? What do you think about the road to 2K26? Because the season has begun, yeah! And while you're there, give that like button a good old choke slam from hell. And hey, that subscribe button, it was talking smack, so maybe you need to layeth the smacketh down on that subscribe button. Oh, and don't forget, if you win the match, yeah, sound off on that notification bell. And as always, I've been Mr. Boo, the Entertainment Guru, Mr. Boo Entertainment Guru, right here on YouTube. And until next time, well, guys, hey, I'm out.